Your brain is an accordion. Expansion pulls it wide. Dopamine shooting like sparks in a fireworks show. Collapse squeezes it tight. Cortisol dragging you inward, pruning away the weak reeds. Without that rhythm, music dies. Think about your lungs. If you only inhale, boom, suffocation. If you only exhale, dead on the floor. Life itself is the alternation between collapse and expansion. Your physiology is no different. Now imagine your life like a garden. Collapse is winter, roots pulling inward, leaves falling, pruning what can't survive the frost. Expansion is spring, buds cracking open, shoots stretching toward the sun. Skip the winter, and the soil never rests. Skip spring, and nothing grows. Either way, you starve. When you learn to ride a bike, you collapsed a dozen times, skin on gravel. Each fall pruned weak balance pathways. Then one day, expansion clicked, dopamine surged, you were flying. When you broke up with someone, it felt like collapse, like your soul was folding in on itself. But that pruning made space for future love, deeper connection. When you nailed a project at work, you expanded. Your brain wired new circuits. Your sense of identity stretched. But without the prior stumbles, that win never could have existed. You already do this every heartbeat, every win, every night you wanted to quit but didn't. You're a collapse and expansion machine. The science. Dopamine spikes in expansion. Reward, motivation, new synapses forming. Serotonin stabilizes coherence, balance, integration, groundedness. Cortisol signals collapse, pruning, clearing weak circuits. Survival focus. Neural pruning. It's like deleting shitty apps from your phone to free up RAM. Neuroplasticity. It's like downloading a better operating system that runs smoother. Without pruning, expansion lags. Without expansion, pruning is just decay. Avoid collapse, you suffocate in comfort. Imagine a 50-year-old still living in his mum's basement, never risking, never failing. That's a man who refused collapse. His neurons pruned his future into nothing. Avoid expansion, you implode. Imagine someone hoarding talents, refusing to shine because they fear judgment. Their gift rots, and the world pays for their silence. That's betrayal, not just of self, but of humanity. Do both, you evolve. You burn away bullshit in collapse. You blaze with light in expansion. Karma smiles on that. Collapse is failure, no. Collapse is the brain's recycling system. Failure, it's spring cleaning for the nervous system. Expansion is dangerous, no. Expansion is a stress test that proves your circuits, they can carry more voltage. I fear failure because it threatens me. What if failure is simply sharpening you, like fire tempers steel? I fear success because it burdens me. What if success is simply the proof that you're ready to hold more freedom? You say you want freedom, then avoiding expansion is bullshit. You're mistaking freedom for escape. Real freedom is having the strength to carry responsibility. You say you value safety, then avoiding collapse is bullshit. You're mistaking safety for stagnation. Real safety is knowing you can collapse and rebuild. So I pace you here. You want freedom. You want safety. That means collapse and expansion. They're not enemies. They're your insurance policies. They're the only way to actually get what you value. The patterns that trap you, comfort addiction, endless scrolling, junk dopamine hits, a shrinking world, overexpansion, hustle porn, burnout, black hole collapse, collapse loops, depression spirals, identity shrinks, no restart. Interrupt any of these with the reframe. This is rhythm. This is the heartbeat. This is training. If you embrace collapse and expansion, in 1 year, you'll fail faster, learn faster, shine brighter. In 5 years, your brain will be wired like a supercomputer, adaptable, resilient. In 20 years, you'll be a legend. People will say, they were unstoppable. Nothing kept them down. If you avoid them, in 1 year, comfort will calcify. You'll shrink. In 5 years, regret will gnaw at you. You'll avoid mirrors. In 20 years, you'll be the ghost of who you could have been, alive but dead. And as you notice, you've already lived collapse, haven't you? You've already known expansion too. Moments where the world opened, brighter, bigger. And the unconscious can begin to recognize that collapse is pruning, expansion is growth. And every heartbeat, every breath is proof. You already know how to do this. So you can wonder now how much easier it becomes when fear turns into fuel. And perhaps right now some part of you already decides to welcome collapse as sharpening, to welcome expansion as shining. Because your brain is already rewiring. Avoid collapse, you rot. Avoid expansion, you betray the world. Lean into both. You fucking rise. Period. No loophole. No excuse. That's science. That's karma. That's how reality works. Life is a heartbeat. Collapse, expand. Collapse, expand. Try to freeze in one. You die. Flow with both. You thrive. Collapse is winter. Expansion is spring. Collapse is pruning. Expansion is blooming. Collapse is fire. Expansion is sunlight. So the next time you fall flat, smile. The forest's pruning. The next time you win big, breathe. You're carrying more light. And the rhythm continues. Collapse, expand. And you become infinite.